Yo, what's up, guys? It's Suraj from Tech Devoted, and this is the Divoom Timebox. Essentially, what it is a Bluetooth speaker, but it's not just any Bluetooth speaker, it's got a lot of tricks up its sleeve. But before we get into that, as always, let's first talk about the unboxing experience. So, speaking of the unboxing experience, I must say Divoom have nailed it. The box feels really solid and it does have a bit of weight to it. So upon opening the main box, you'll find two more boxes, and getting to the smaller box, inside of it, well, you have your instruction manual, which I must say I did go through once. It was sort of helpful and I recommend you do so as well. You've got another packet inside of which you have your micro USB to USB charging cable. As well as a 3.5mm auxiliary cable. Inside the second box is, well, you guessed it, the star of the show, the Timebox itself. So taking a closer look, the Timebox I have here is the ivory wood variant, but you also get this in a few other options such as red, black, white and blue. Taking a physical overview, on the top you have a bunch of buttons, on the bottom is some rubber padding, on the front is 11x11 pixel display, and on the back is the speaker. So first let's talk about the speaker on the back. It has a frequency range of 60Hz to 20kHz and it can give you a playback time of up to 5 hours. It gets loud enough to fill the average size room, and whilst it may not be the best sounding speaker, it's definitely better than the inbuilt phone speaker. You can play music via Bluetooth or even using the provided auxiliary cable, unless you own a phone that has no headphone jack. Alright, so now talking about what makes this speaker unique. As I said, it's got 11x11 pixel display on the front, and with these 121 pixels you can do a plethora of things. But to be able to unlock its full potential, you'll first need to get the Timebox app for your phone. You can get it on both the Google Play and App Store. So once you have the app installed, go ahead and open it up, turn on Bluetooth, and it'll start searching for the Timebox. The pairing should only take a few seconds. So once you've paired the Timebox, this is where all the magic happens. The most basic thing you can display on the Timebox is a digital clock. You can choose a 12-hour or 24-hour format. I like the 12-hour format, so that's what I have here. Then you can also mess around with the colors. I've got orangish, goldenish yellow here because that's what matches the wood color. Of course, you can choose from all of these colors. There are a bunch of them, I must say. It's a lot of colors. Then if you scroll to the next page, you can see the temperature, Celsius or Fahrenheit. It's Celsius in India, so it's 29 degrees here right now. Let me know what the temperature in your place. I'd be happy to know that. I'd be interested. So again, you can mess around with the colors here: orange, green, red, blue, purple. There's a lot of colors. So in the next page here, things start to get a little bit more complex. You can do some more things here, some more things than just the basic functions. So you can lay all the pixels in one color if you'd like to. You can do blue, yellow, blue, green, red, pink or white, any color you want, and then you can also adjust how bright or how dim the pixels get. So I think that's a really neat feature. You can put it on full brightness or maybe halfway. It's up to you. You can do a bunch of colors, and if you want to lay all the pixels in one color, you can do that. Moving on, you have a bunch of animations. You've got a diagonal type animation, then you've got a bunch of animations. I mean, this is really cool. You can do different types of logos. There's one snake, there's a countdown logo, there's a countdown animation, a lot of really cool stuff. Moving on, you can do some disco sort of animations. You have this I don't know what it's called, but you have a guy skateboarding, you have those sound waves. You can do a lot of stuff. I mean, the possibilities are seriously endless. You can do a guy just opening and closing his mouth, or I don't even know what that is, but it looks really cool. Then you have something called the pixel frame. You can display a particular image. such as say this Mario thing here, or you could do if you're an Apple fanboy, which I am not, you can display the Apple logo, or you can do a flag. Of course, I do India, West India. There we go. Not super duper close. I mean, it's not exactly like the Indian flag, but pretty close. I mean, it's really close. Then you can do numbers. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can do numbers 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, whatever you want, whichever number you like. Then you can do emojis, or even some more animations like this one, a girl doing ballet, or I don't know, a lot of cool stuff here. It's really nice, and I think it would go really well, really nice on a desk. It would look really nice on a desk. You can do Lego, or what's even cooler is you can design your own animations or design your own pixel art. So just draw anything you want here with the favorite color of your choice, with the color of your choice, and just once you finish drawing, click on the play button and it will be instantly shared to the display on the time box. I'm a pretty terrible artist, so excuse my bad drawing, but I'm sure you'll do a much better job than me. So you can do that, clear all at once, save the templates, and also share all of this with fellow Timebox users. So I think this is pretty cool. If you do end up picking a Timebox, be sure to share your art with me. I'm sure you do a much better job. So the next thing you can do is, again, animations. You can make your own animations. Sure, this would take a bit of time, so I'm not gonna show you, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You can do animations. You can adjust the time after how long each frame would change or repeat. So a lot of cool stuff here. Then you can do you can also see notifications on your Timebox from different apps: Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. I think that's a really nifty feature. You can just get notifications on your Timebox, so I think that's really cool. Then you can also play games, which is seriously amazing. You have the ever so popular Tetris game, I think it's called. So yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. Then you can also change the startup logo by going into the settings. You can decide how long your Timebox should go off after. You can do a lot of things. I mean, the possibilities are seriously endless. You can also play FM radio. You can set an alarm, which again is a nifty feature. Obviously this is a speaker, so it would be really loud, and I've been using this for the past few days, and I have been waking up on time thanks to the Timebox. And one more really nice feature I like is the voice memo. You can record a message and just leave the Timebox off, and when somebody gets home and turns on the Timebox, the first thing they hear is the voice message. So I think that's a really nifty feature. If you want to leave a message for maybe your brother or your parent or somebody along those lines, you can just record the voice message, and once they come home and turn on the Timebox, the first thing they hear will be the message itself. So there's a lot of cool things you can do here. I mean, Divoom can just push out an update and the possibilities could be even more, even bigger. So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing with this thing. Speaking of battery life on this, I think it's not too shabby. If you're listening to music and displaying the clock simultaneously, it'll last you about 4 or 5 hours. But if all you're doing is displaying the time without connecting a Bluetooth device, it should last you about 10 or 12 hours. And to fully charge the Timebox, it took me around 3 hours and 15 minutes. So overall, I do think this is a really nice piece of tech. It's way more than just your average Bluetooth speaker, and it will blend in very well with just about any setup, and for under $70 US. Considering the smart capabilities, I do think this product is totally worth it. But that wraps it up for this one. It's been Suraj. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy and stay devoted.